Our plan for the start is to get across clean and not be early and not hit anybody on the way. We're on dusk of the first day. Wearing my little tensor here, or whatever you want to call it. And it doesn't hurt, which is good. I mean, it hurts a little, but not as much as I expected after the work we've done today. So day one, or half day one, almost in the bank, and not in pain yet.
Are up, stands off.
It's been going well, I think. We've overtaken some competitors while they've been sleeping. The wind is a little lighter than we'd expected, but it's still good. We're approaching the kind of, I guess I'd say the western Canary Islands, where we'll get some good funneling of wind. And so we're looking forward to that. So Alan's just taking a bit of a snooze now while things are calm, and then we're going to get ready to rock and roll.
Currently we are in day 2 of the race, so very early doors, and we are going downwind. I think the conditions we have this year are the conditions most people sign up for normally, which is VMG downwind in the trade winds.
Kite onto the deck to do a quick inspection. It's a new kite for us, and it's been up for 24 plus hours, so I just want to check for wear and make sure it's still happy. Looks good. So we're putting it back up in the sky. I like that. First double-handed offshore race in an IMOCA. This will be my first transatlantic race. Today we are really into the trade winds, and we have a fairly consistent breeze. It's up and down a little bit, but we're now starting to make our way across to Grenada, picking our way along the edge of the high, trying to figure out where we want to dive down to gain a bit of a shift.
Exciting last night. We had, while Scott was on watch, we had the tack of the A3, so the bit that holds the front of the sail broke, so it went up in the air, not all the way up in the air, but enough to slow us down, so we had to repair that. So I went out on the bowsprit and redid the lashing, retied the fitting to the front of the boat, while Scott managed back here in the cockpit. And yeah, that lost us a little bit of time, but got that fixed up and got back sailing, and we're going fast, going nicely.
Competition is really splitting up, as you can probably see in the tracker. The weather systems are, I guess, fragmented at best, and we're not getting a lot of agreement between the models, and so it's anybody's guess on what's going to happen here. Some models are predicting stronger wind down the middle, some in the north, some down the south. So if you see a big direction change, we're going north. If you see us continue on this path, we are going south. So we'll see you later. Bye-bye. Good to see you all. Take care. Ciao. Arrivederci. Safety first. behind here. The wind's turning a bit, so I'm thinking we should probably jibe. What do you guys think? Can't tell whether that's a yes or a no. Is that a yes? Or is that a no? Gabby, you haven't said that. I think that's a yes. All right, got it.
You want to open ballast and what's instead?
What's that hill?
Well, let's make sure we got it under control first.
Let's get rid of the what's that, and then we can see when it's coming in.
Yeah.
So all the stuff in these bags we're gonna have to check. Okay. Could be a hole in that hose springs. No, but we have to we can try it briefly. But yeah, maybe put the bags on this side, you know what I mean? I don't think all the bags have to go out on deck. Do you?
I should chuck them right there then.
It says to get my shoes and pants out of my bag so they can start to dry. Because they were in the disaster that happened yesterday where everything got completely soaked. Otherwise I'll be walking home in either these Crocs or very wet shoes.
Risk of sunburn. Number one, a big risk. Number two, Sargasso seaweed. So we're starting to pick up more and more, which is catching on the rudders and the keel on the, and making it really hard to steer. So that makes it pretty difficult and obviously affects our boat speed. Number three, squally clouds. That requires a lot of manoeuvres, jibes, sail changes. And we're only two of us on board, so it's a lot of work and they're big sails, heavy and yeah, but other than that, we're in good shape, well rested and pretty ready to attack this last part of the race.
We should jive! Today is our final day of racing and I'm excited. I'm like a kid on Christmas morning. We have an update in 20 minutes and we've been really making good progress overnight. So can't wait to see where we are versus our competitors. This has been a lot of fun. So today we work like dogs, is what I'm told by Alan. Not that we have been working like dogs, but it's because today is particularly a work like day dog as the last day. There's some maneuvers to make and some sails to change and a finish line to cross. So pretty exciting day. Hi everybody, it's Scott Schroyer from Canada Ocean Racing Zamiri here on the final day of racing in the 2023 RORC Transat race. Yeah. Scott and Alan here. We are about 50 miles from Grenada and about 4 hours from finishing the Transat race. Looking forward to being finished the race, but it's been a great race so far. And they're about a mile from the finish line. This far. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woohoo!
We done it.
We're done.
Last one. Well done, Scott.
Congratulations, sir. We believe you have crossed the line now, and welcome to Grenada.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done. Right. Yeah, how's it going?
Yeah, Brody, this is still a little while. I need you to think.
All right, here we are at the finish of the RORC Transatlantic race, and wanted to give everybody a quick race wrap-up report here. Super happy with how we finished second across the line against some really world-class professional, fully crewed boats. So to do that, you know, my co-skipper, I have to give a lot of credit to, very, very experienced sailor, but to do it as a very new double-handed team and a new boat for us is really something, and you know, just speaks to the preparation that we've done, to the team that I have around me, and so super thrilled about that. Coming into this, you know, I was a little bit nervous about a lot of things, about my ability to handle seasickness, about some anxiety of different things, and just wasn't sure that I was prepared, but you know, did a lot of training out of Portugal, did some heavy weather training, and found that this really fell into place, and I felt really, really well prepared, especially coming out of the Canary Islands. Really kind of got into a groove. We started out pretty well, found the boat was fast. We didn't get a great start. Going around the first mark into the Canary Islands, we tried to do a bit of a change from one sail to another, from our A2 to a masthead 0, and it took us a long time, and we just could see other boats passing and passing and passing, because on a fully crewed boat they want to change sails, they go boom, it's pretty much changed. For us, it's a half-hour process at the minimum, and so lost a lot of time there. But then as we started going out of the Canary Islands, we could see we were gaining back on other boats and passing boats, and so that was fantastic. Got out into the open ocean and changed from our A2 to our A3 to give us a little more flexibility and allow for more wind range, and weren't able to sail as deep, and we were really cutting and jibing and ducking and diving with a lot of different boats, and really got into a great rhythm. The boat held up really well. We were in race mode for 95% of it. We had a few breakages and a few issues, but you know, nothing major. A number of these other teams blew up sails, had major failures on the course, and our boat held, and we stayed within our limits, but we're able to push. Our strategy paid off really well. Traditionally, this course is either a rumline race or a south race for more breeze. We decided to split the difference and stay in the middle, to give us options on, you know, how to play shifts and clouds. And if the others picked, if we had picked the corners like others did, it really limits the options. So I think our strategy and tactics really played off and put us in a good position. And coming into the finish here, you know, it was 2.5 days from the finish. We modeled out us versus the top teams. Poland was well ahead, but Jazzy and Black Pearl, we were all within 7 minutes of finishing 2.5 days out. So Alan and I really decided to put the pedal to the metal and do a lot of work, especially at night where we could find squalls to run. And we really let the horses out of the barn and let them run for the last 2 or 3 days, and are very happy with how we finished. So really great race. Want to say thank you to my team and everybody on Canada Ocean Racing for all the work they did to get the boat ready and support us through this. Real thank you to RORC for putting the race together and organizing such a well-run race, and to our competitors. Really fun to have such great racing out there, and to make it more than just a sail, to make it a true race. So, and of course, thank you to all of our fans out there and everybody following for all of your support. This has really been a great start to our journey to the Vendée Globe 2028.